Welcome back to this math class. Today we are looking at addition and subtraction of fraction. And the first one we'll be looking at is addition of fraction with whole number. Let's look at this. Suppose you have 1 plus 3 over 8. This is 8. So if you are adding this, just put 1 here. And that's all. If you look at the second one, suppose you have plus 6. So what you do, just add this 5 and 6 together. That's 11, 3 over 4. So you are adding fraction with whole number. Fraction with whole number. And the last one, yeah, let's say you have 10 plus 1 over 4. So put your 10 here, and then 1 over 4. So this is how to add whole number with fraction. Now let's now look at how do you subtract. Suppose you have whole number like 1, and you are removing 3 over 8. If it is 1 like this, what you do is just remove 3 from 8. That's 5. So your answer is 5 over 8. That's all. But if you have something like 2 minus 1 over 4, in this case, you have to find the LCM. The LCM of 1 and 4 is 4. How many times 1 goes in 4? That's 4. 4 times 2, 8 minus. How many times 4 goes in 4? 1. 1 times 1, 1. So your answer will be 7 all over 4. So if you want to take it to mixed fraction, because this is improper fraction, you can now say it's the same thing as how many times 4 goes in 7? 1. You mean that 3 all over 4. So that is how to go about with removing fraction from whole number. Removing fraction from whole number. Suppose we have another one this way. You have like 6 minus 3 all over 4. So this is very simple. This 3 whole number, 1 over 4. Just remove from 6, take away 3. That's 3. Then you put 1 over 4 there. So that's how to add and subtract whole number or fraction from whole number, or how you add whole number and fraction together. So the next thing we'll be talking about, how do we add fraction of the same denominators? For example, if you have 2 all over 5, then you have, let's say 3 all over 5. So we have the same denominator here. So what we do is equal to, just add 2 plus 3. That's 5. Then 5 over 5 is equal to 1. So the answer is 1. So we can look for another example. Like if you have 1 over 7 plus 3 over 7. So this is the same denominator here. So just add this and this. 1 plus 3 equal to 4 all over 7. So that's all. Now let's now look at the next one. How do you add fraction of different denominator? If you are adding fraction of different denominator, what do you do? But before we do that, we should also look at how do we subtract fractions of the same denominator. Suppose you have 3 over 8 minus 1 over 8. These are the same denominator. So what we do is just say 3 minus 1. That is 2. 2 over 8. Then 2 goes here 1. 2 goes here 4. So the answer is 1 over 4. So very simple. Now, suppose you have different denominators. What do we do? In case of different denominator, suppose you have 2 over 5 plus 3 all over 7. What do you do in this case? you find the LCM of 5 and 7. The LCM of 5 and 7 is 35. Is anybody having doubt on this? To find the LCM, what you do is very simple. 5, 7. Which number will go exactly in any of this number or in the 2? 5 will go exactly. 5 here, 1. Then you have 7. Then 7 can also go here. 1, 1. So the LCM equal to 5 times 7, which is 35. So that's what I have done here. So, now look at it here. How many times 5 goes in 35? You have 7. So 7 times 2 plus, how many times 7 goes in 35? You have 5. 5 times 3. Can do it this way. So 7 times 2 is 14 plus 5 times 3, 15 all over 35. So add these two together, you have 29 over 35. So that is the answer for this. This, we have different denominator. So let's look at another example. Suppose you have 5, 1 over 6 plus 2 all over 6. Now in this case, the denominator, okay, different denominator. So let's say 2 all over 9. So in this case, you have 6, you have 9. So the first thing you will do is, this is 5. So you put this one, and then you say this is 5. Then you find the LCM of 6 and 9. To do that, it's very simple. Using continuous division method. Now, 2 will go here exactly. So you use 2. 2 in 6, 3. Then write this one down. Then 3 will go here exactly. 3 will go here exactly. So 3, you have 1, you have 3. So 3 will go here exactly. So your LCM is equal to 2 times 3, 6, 6 times 3, 18. So you have 18 here. So this is how to get the LCM. So how many times 6 go in 18? We have 3. Then that's 3 times 1 here. Then plus. How many times 9 goes in 18? You have 2 times 2. So you put your 5 down. 3 times 1, 3. 2 times 2, 4. Then 18. 3 plus 4 is 7. So you have 5. 7 over 18. So as simple as ABC. But suppose you have it this way. Suppose you have it this way. 7 all over 6. Let's say you have 3 here. Plus 2. 1 all over 12. So if you get the LCM the way you'll be doing it, the LCM of this will be 12. So you add this 3 and 2. That will give you 5. So the LCM is 12. How many times 6 goes in 12? You have 2. Then 2 times 7. Then how many times 12 goes in 12? 1. 1 times 1. So you have 5. 2 times 7 is 14. Plus 1 times 1 over 12. So which is 5. 14 plus 1, 15. Okay. So, but this one look like, in fact, this is improper fraction. And because of that, you have to change this one to mixed fraction. So this is the same thing as your 5 here. How many times 12 goes in 15? That's 1 plus 1. You mean that 3. 3 over 12. So you add 5 plus 1, making 6. 6, 3 over 12. But 3 can still go here. 3 goes here. 1, 3 goes here. 4. So the answer is 6 whole number 1/4. So it's very simple indeed. So now let's now look at subtraction of fraction here of different denominator. Now suppose you have 8 1 all over 12 minus 2 3 all over 24. Now what will you do in this case? Very simple. From 8 take away 2, 6. So you write your 6. Then the LCM of 12 and 24 is 24. How many times 12 goes in 24? You have 2. Then 2 times 1 minus. How many times 24 goes in 24? 1 times 3. So this is 6. 2 minus 1 times 3 is 3 all over 24. So you don't need to run into problem here, because when you say 2 minus 3, what you'll be having is negative number. So what you will do is you borrow 1 from here. That 1 is 24, is the LCM. You now add 24 to these 2, making 26. From 26, take away 3. That's 23. So you have 6, 23 all over 24. Now, you may be asking, is this the only way we can do it? No. But I feel this is the best way to do it. Another way you can do it is to convert this one to improper fraction, this one to improper fraction, and then you find the LCM and do it. You will get the same answer. But the challenge there is this. By the time you multiply 8 by 12, and that's 96, and you add it with this, 97 by this, you multiply this by this one, this denominator becomes bigger. And once the denominator becomes bigger, to be getting the LCM, if you are not careful, you can mess it up. So that's why I prefer this method. So once you are getting negative answer here, like this, just take away 1 from here, and that 1 is 24. Add 24 to 2, making 26. From 26, take away 3, 23 over 24. But don't forget that you have taken away 1 from 6. So this one remains 5. So this remains 5. So this is 5. So this is 5, 23 over 24. It is 5 because you have taken away 1 from here. And that 1 is 24, the LCM. And then you add to these 2 before you now remove these 3. So that's why you have 5 here. So that is how to do this. Then we have dealt with fraction of different denominator. And in the process, we have also dealt with fraction of mixed number. So this is where we'll be stopping until we meet again in another exciting moment of learning and teaching process.